What's up, FHN? We're coming to you from a pretty cloudy Friday morning.
I'm Jenna.
And I'm Jackson. We have a great show for you this week.
That's right. This week we got segments ranging from a story on creative writing's nonfiction projects to a sneak peek on a podcast.
But to kick it off, let's check out a video on how to make paper dinosaurs.
Thanks, Allison. Those dinosaurs looked really cool.
Dinosaurs seem like they'd be a lot of fun to learn about.
Yeah. Recently, creative writing class has been working on nonfiction stories. Maybe someone wrote about that.
Here's a story on creative writing class.
My name is Janie Wilkins, and I teach AP Language and Composition, English 2, and Creative Writing. Creative Writing is an elective one-semester course where students get an English credit, half an English credit, and then they can experiment with different genres of writing, not just as a reader, but mostly as a writer. A creative nonfiction project is basically just a last piece of writing for that unit, and students are writing that as just an opportunity to practice that type of writing. Creative nonfiction can encompass so many different things. It's anything really that's true. So it can be memoir, like a story from someone's life. It could be an essay that somebody might write for like a college scholarship. It could also be something where they're kind of critiquing like something happening in the world around them, like a movie review or something like that. Right now we are just about to finish up the nonfiction unit, and so students had a chance to draft a lot of different pieces of writing in their notebooks, read some different selections of nonfiction works, and then they have picked a topic. So most of them have chosen a notebook entry to polish and make into their final example of their best work.
So the current project that we're working on is it was basically just any piece of nonfiction that you might have wrote in what we call like our journal entries. It could have been completely original or from the journal entry. I chose something from my journal entry. What I am doing is a critique, technically like a review / critique of the website Reddit.
We've been doing a lot of like notebook entries, and so this first section or like unit was supposed to be creative nonfiction, and I actually ended up writing my final piece based off of this notebook entry. It was like a memoir letter, and it was to my sister, basically just talking about like reflecting back on like when she was still like at home with us, and then like to how our relationship is now that she's in college.
Creative writing class sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it does. Hey, Jackson, did you hear Malk's retiring?
Yeah, I'm gonna be sad to see her go. I have a lot of fun memories in her class.
Well, here's a story on her time here at North.
Currently teach advanced placement chemistry, pre-AP chemistry, and general chemistry. When I was first hired here at North, I was also teaching biology at the time. I've been like the curling sponsor, science club. I've done science club forever. For the past 3 years, I've been the assistant girls golf coach, also the regional science fair director.
She was my favorite teacher both years. She's one of the smartest teachers that I've ever had, and a lot of people don't know her as well as I do, but I would say that she's really, really funny and really, really sweet.
I do plan on coming back as a substitute, so I'll still be back in the building to help sub, but I'll still miss working with the students individually. There's nothing better. I mean, you can talk to a kindergarten teacher and she'll say the students. You can talk to a high school teacher and they'll still say it's the students.
I am very glad that she waited until this year to retire because I just know that I would have missed her like crazy. Like, I know that I will after I graduate, but senior year would not have been the same without her here.
I just feel like I want to be able to enjoy the last couple of years of my life while I still have my health and be able to do things. And so this summer, as example, I have an identical twin sister, and so we're going to do a Greek cruise. We both turned 60, obviously, and so together, so we're doing a Greek cruise. I look forward to golfing a lot and spending time with my grandkids.
I'm gonna miss having Malk around.
Same here. Maybe you could try reading to keep your mind off of it.
You know, I've wanted to get more into reading lately.
Well, here's Hunter with the book review for us.
Hey FHN, I'm Hunter Van Dyne, and I'm reviewing the last book of the murder mystery series, Bad Blood. Bad Blood is the last book part of the murder mystery series, The Naturals. The book is full of depth and it investigates deeper into the cults mentioned in the previous books. The book was easy to read, but took a while to finish. In the first book, Cassie was invited by the FBI, and in the second one, she works to stop a copycat killer. Then, in the third book, she stops a killer who is killing in a special way. Now in this book, Cassie and her group go deeper into stopping the cult called the Masters. On the scale of 1 to 10, the book is an 8. It was a good book to read, but it just felt like it was stalling for a while, and it got a little boring. But one thing I liked about it was how it introduced a new character. Thank you all for watching my book review on the series The Naturals. If you want to get the book, go to the library.
Thanks, Hunter. I should really check out those books sometime.
You know, recently I've gotten into listening to podcasts.
We have a lot of great podcasts on FHNtoday.
Sam Reimer has a podcast called Take a Breath. In fact, he's got an episode on bullying coming out soon.
Here's a sneak peek. Take it away, Sam.
Hey FHN, my name is Sam Reimer from the podcast Take a Breath. In this episode, we'll be talking about bullying and how it affects people. 1 in 4 kids reported that they have been bullied. Here is a snippet of our conversation.
With Inside School on something that on the student social media page outside of school. So, Kai, do you kind of agree with what he's saying there?
Yeah, I definitely agree. Social media is a really big one. Cyberbullying is really a problem because not only it's anonymous, people can completely hide their identity and say anything they want about anyone. But not only is that an issue, but it's also a big problem because you can't really stop it, Like, say, for example, 2 accounts on Instagram, one is being bullied by the other. Something happens to, they get reported, they try to fix the problem with the staff of the school or anything like that. The account gets banned. They can just make a new one and keep going, And again, you won't know who it is unless they tell you or you find out through maybe a number attached to it. But
Right,
yeah, that's a good one.
The full podcast is coming soon to FHNtoday.com.
That was great, Sam. I can't wait for the full episode to come out.
Hey, Jenna, did you know that today's National Zoo Lovers Day?
Yeah, my favorite animals are actually pandas.
Did you know that pandas learn how to climb at 5 months old?
No, but that's really cool.
In this next segment, I went around the halls testing students' animal trivia. Hi, I'm Jackson Cutlan, and in honor of April 8th being National Zoo Lovers Day, I'm walking around FHN asking people zoo trivia. What is your name and what grade are you in?
My name's Leanna, and I'm a junior.
And what do you think a group of frogs is called?
A cluster.
It's actually an army.
Oh.
What's your name and what grade are you in?
Borjan, I'm a senior.
And which mammal do you think has the most powerful bite in the world?
That's easy. It's the blue whale.
It's the hippopotamus.
What the?
Yeah, I know.
Let's
You
go.
learn something new every day. What's your name and what grade are you in?
Maddie Griffin, I'm a junior.
And which reptile can detach its tail from its body when it feels in danger?
Yes. Well, funny thing you should ask. I'm pretty sure that would be...
It's pretty easy.
It's a lizard.
Yeah. What's your name and what grade are you in?
Lexi Jacek, I'm a junior.
And how much do you think ants can lift?
Like 3 pounds.
They can lift 5,000 times their body weight.
Wow.
What's your name and what grade are you in?
Cole Walther, junior.
And what's the difference between crocodiles and alligators? Like the visible difference between the two?
One you see in a while. Yeah, you know that after a while. I can't remember which one I go.
It's their snouts. Their snouts are different.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah, I know, exactly. Well, that's all the time I have today. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to go appreciate a zoo near you.
It was nice learning all those animal facts.
Jenna, I'm really excited for the track and field season.
Yeah, I can tell. Here's a story on the expectations for this year's track season.
I decided to join track because my freshman year, since I have scoliosis, I can't play any impact sports. And I've always liked competing against other people, so I thought track was for me. I've ran track since freshman year, so 4 years in total. My goals this year is to beat the school record for high jump, which is 6'5", and to go to state. Last year I did okay. I didn't make it past districts, but I think this is the year I will. I just try my best to be supportive, and if someone has a question, I'll try to answer it. And I'm not the only senior, so there's other people that also help me try to lead. I recommend people that like hard work and think that they're fast. It has helped me stay like a hard worker, just like in life, in the workplace, at school, and it is definitely just like a challenge just to stay committed to it.
And that brings an end to this week's show, everyone.
Be sure to check out some of our other swaggy stories at FHNtoday.com.
Again, I'm Jenna.
And I'm Jackson.
Signing off.